Hi everyone, welcome to Talent Sprint course Everyone Can Code. In today's problem, we are going to do a problem called Boolean, and we are going to see the use of if conditions in the same. The statement of problem is to write a function which accepts three Boolean values as arguments and returns true if any of the two values are true. Otherwise, it returns false. So a few conditions are mentioned here to clarify. If b1, b2, b3, all three are true, then we return true. If any of the two values are true and one is false, even then we return true. If more than one value is false, we return false. So fairly simple conditions. These are all the conditions that you have to keep in mind. Now let's move on to the code. You see, this is the code template that we have. The Boolean class contains the main method, and inside it we are calling the count Boolean function, wherein we are passing three Boolean variables b1, b2 and b3, out of which two are true. Now in count Boolean function we have to write the code, and at the end we'll change all these Boolean values to check if for all the conditions our program returns the correct output. We'll go with a fairly simple and straightforward approach to do this program. We'll start by creating a counter int count is equal to 0. Now as per the conditions, two of the variables at least should be true to return true. If two of the variables are not true, then the output should be false. Now what we do is we check all the variables one by one if they are true or not. Now if they are true, we increment our counter. So if b1 is true, our counter will be incremented by 1. Similarly, if b2 is true, our counter will be again incremented by 1. And at any point, if either of these variables is false, we will not go inside the if condition and the counter will not be incremented. So at the end, the count that we have will determine how many Boolean variables are true. So if at the end our count comes out to be greater than or equal to 2, that means we can return true. Otherwise, we'll have to return false. So our return statement will look something like count greater than equal to 2. So now if this condition is true, which means the count is greater than 2, which means at least two Boolean variables are true, we are returning true, else we are returning false. Now let's quickly run this program and see the output. True, since two of our variables are true. Now let's make b1 false and check the output again. So false. That was a very fairly simple approach to the program. I hope you understood it. Thank you for watching and happy coding.